Been so many great moments over the years, and obviously I wanted to talk through a couple of them, whether it's the Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl or 28-3. But when you think of, obviously, what is your favorite moment of Tom Brady's career? Like, what's the one thing that stands out to you?
Or hell, even like the 2001 Super Bowl against the greatest show on turf. Like, yeah, they were the ultimate underdog story, right? And they were like the first team in like Super Bowl history to come out as a team. And yeah, that's like a minute footnote in history, but like that's a big deal. Like with all these egos, all these guys that want to get paid. Lawyer Malloy ended up leaving the team the following year in free agency, went to the Buffalo Bills. But like you have big personalities like that like buy into that team mentality. It's contagious, man. Like there's nothing like that, and that's like the biggest. Those are the memories that stick out to me in the biggest moments for Tom Brady: the 28-3, and then the first Super Bowl against the Rams.
Yeah, I remember that night, Puma 28-3. I remember at halftime we were down 21-3, and I thought it was over. I thought when Brady threw that pick six before the end of the half, and they went down 21-3. I remember my phone. I was getting so much crap from you, Puma. I was like, "Oh, this Puma, he's getting to me," And I remember turning my phone off because I remember I went silent there for a little bit, and I turned the TV off, Puma, and I went and laid in bed. And I'm not gonna say I cried because men don't cry in my world. Men don't cry, but I definitely was very disheartened, and I was laying there sad as hell. And I remember thinking to myself, man, yeah, but he's in the Super Bowl. I gotta go turn this back on. I gotta ride it out. I can't be that fan that when it's going good, I'm all there, but when it's going bad, I'm just gonna turn it off and go cry. You know what I'm saying? So I turned
Mm-hmm.
the TV back on at Puma, and that was just so exhilarating, man. Just the throws. And that's the thing about Tom Brady, man. When he gets in that zone, nothing can stop him. I know, obviously, we talk about 28-3 as that being the definitive moment that most people remember for Tom Brady. But the Super Bowl before that, against the Legion of Boom, against one of the best defenses I've ever seen, like a defense that people were comparing, with the Seattle Seahawks up against like the Ravens defense of the early 2000s or the 85 Bears. That defense was that legit. And at that moment, in that time, nobody ever come back from a 10-point deficit in the Super Bowl, and Tom Brady was the first to do it against that defense in the fourth quarter where he threw up like 146 rating and 111 yards and 2 touchdowns, and he just got into a zone, man. And there are just so many moments in his career that personify clutchness and just being a winner. And the one that goes underrated is the last one he had. His last big hurrah moment with the Patriots was in 2018 when he went into Arrowhead. You remember that game, Puma, against
Mm-hmm.
the Kansas City Chiefs in Arrowhead, the AFC Championship game. It's a hell of a battle. The Patriots are hanging in there. Eventually going to overtime, and Tom Brady has those three big third and 10 conversions. It was to Julian Edelman, then Gronk that set up the game-winning touchdown run. Dude, just wherever you look, I mean, the guy is just unreal, and it's gonna be sad, man. It's gonna be sad for him to walk away from the game.